Wow, I cannot believe we finally made it. We are on the air. It is the chat. It is our inaugural. Did I say that word correct?
Yes, sir.
Our inaugural, and he's going to be all good now. This really going to mess with me. I am Steve Starr. That is my man Dave over there. We've got Wendy in the house today. She told me not to mention anything about her, which we won't. Not right now. But the chat, that's what we are. So here's our introduction about what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it. This is our first show. And pretty much as Dave put it to me all week long, how'd you tell people it was about?
We're chatting about everything, anything, and nothing.
That pretty much. And each week we're going to have segments of the show. That's just going to be a lot of fun. And those segments will be things like good news going on in Northern Nevada, or really anywhere. If you got something new or something good that you would like to tell people about, this will be the chance to do it. We're going to be a platform for people that don't go on radio, and we're not going to be doing a whole lot of political stuff, even though we will get into it if we have to. And we're not going to be doing too much serious stuff unless we have to.
Unless we have to, because we're not serious.
No, we're not serious,
even close.
which is even close. We're not, and this is something they told me this morning in the production meeting, we're not professionals, okay? So please, I didn't get to do a disclaimer. Did they play our disclaimer? They did? Okay, good, because this, our disclaimer would be, we don't know what we're talking about. We're going to leave it up to you to either email us or call in. That call in I love. I want to get as many call-ins as possible. That's at 844-790-8255, or you can text us at 775-237-2266.
Yeah, please call us and text us, because we really don't know what we're talking about.
But today, it's the introduction, okay? So today is some of the stuff we don't know that we're talking about. And I'm going to leave it to Dave to take over the show. Get it, Dave?
Yeah, well, like Steve was saying, we're just going to be chatting about things. Chatting. And there's going to be different platforms you can find us on. Obviously, you can go to www.americamatters.us and listen to us live, stream it on your computer. Obviously, old school radio, 11 a.m., tune your radio, car radio, and you can listen to us live that way.
That's 11:80 a.m.
Yeah, 11:80 a.m. KCKQ.
Hey, you got it right. We're calling it Kick You?
I call it Kick You.
Kick
You in the AM.
Kick
but
You.
No, I don't think it's caught on yet. So people
it's the first show, okay?
I like Kick You in the AM, and I mean not AM like morning, but AM like amplitude modulation.
What does that mean?
That's the AM thing.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, FM is frequency modulation, and one of these days.
Did you look this up?
I had to, because I remember a little bit about it, about the differences. All I know is, and maybe one of these days we'll go into more detail. AM bounces off the mountains and the atmosphere. So that's why you can be in the middle of Nevada and get AM stations and not hear any FM. FM goes out into space at light speed, and there's aliens listening to FM.
I actually just learned something.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, learning.
Yeah.
We're learning as we go.
Really.
Like Steve said, you can call us, 844-790-8255. Please call us, because we need more time. And you can text us at 775-237-2266.
That's correct.
I can't read my handwriting, Steve.
I told you, and neither can anyone else. He tried to write my stuff out for me, and all I could go was Charlie Brown's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I know. And my mom always said, you're either going to be a doctor or a serial killer because of your handwriting, and I'm not a doctor.
Uh-oh.
So on Facebook, you can go at the chat, KCKQ, Twitter, at the chat, KCKQ. I'm working on YouTube, and I'm not doing too good job of it, but we're going to get everything filmed.
Yeah, we did something this morning.
We did a few this morning and this afternoon, and I'm trying to get it uploaded, and I'm working on it. And I'm the only tech savvy guy in this group, so I'm the only be able to do it.
Wendy's been teaching me how to work my iPhone.
Teaching you, but you probably don't learn.
Sometimes I do.
So the chat,
Accurate.
YouTube, I think you can search the chat or whatever, but on our Facebook and wherever, we're going to post the links and all that jazz. An important one, email, thechatam@gmail.com. And me and Steve both have access to that, so anytime you guys want to email topics or questions or anything about it, email us. We'll look at it.
And I think one of the main things that we really want to get across on this hour that we're going to be doing every Tuesday is we don't care. I want to talk to you, okay? Again, I want to stay away from political stuff, but I would not mind hearing about potholes and I would not mind hearing about entertainment. I would not mind being a musician and singer and karaoke host and DJ and all around good ninja. How did I do? Did I do good? I did good, didn't I?
I almost spit out my coffee. I'm very proud of you. You did really well.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
I just want to have fun. And
So my name is Don. Don.
I don't know.
Don Smith. If you guys are looking this up, I am not Dave, I'm Don Smith.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but that is good. So just go ahead and do it, just to get us rolling and stuff like that. Sponsors. We actually have sponsors. People are actually paid to be on this show, and I think that's amazing.
Yes, and give us money.
Ooh, money is always
The
good.
more money you give us, the more we can talk.
Yeah, we got a couple of people.
Or pay us to stop talking.
Ooh, that could work.
That's got to be exponentially more.
Yeah, a
'Cause
lot more.
We like talking.
Yeah, that's going to be silly. We're going to be talking health. We're going to be talking sports. We're going to be talking
Nerdy things.
nerdy things. Yeah, he's a nerd.
Yeah, you're the sports guy, and I don't have no clue about sports.
He does. He loves the Green Bay Packers.
Well, not too much.
Not now because Aaron Rodgers got hurt, but
That's the only guy I know on Green Bay Packers. I really don't care about sports.
you
I'm a
know.
nerd. I like science, nerdy things,
We'll have people like my wife on. She's going to be talking serious stuff.
health.
Yeah, health.
Health does not have to be serious if you take care of yourself. It's actually pretty
And
fun.
Oh, I
look,
like.
look who she's telling that to. The
Yeah.
guy that will eat 15 pizzas before he watches the movie.
And just watch the videos. Neither one of us are in shape, so.
That's why we did radio, by the way. We look real good on radio.
Oh yeah, face for radio.
Face
Yeah.
for radio, yeah. So that's one of the neat things that's going to be happening. So now, with all that in mind, I want to tell you to just call in and let us know what to do and what you'd like us to do and have fun with it. 844-790-8255 or text us at 775-237-2266. I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about one of our sponsors to start off this here break, if that's all right. My friend Jeff and those guys over at the Pizza Baron. Incredible people, because one, not only because I eat there, but two, because they do everything that we like to do. They do. They actually do my karaoke for me on Wednesday nights.
How long has that been going on? 'Cause that's been going on for.
15 years.
Someone kept you around for 15
15 years.
So
Oh,
either they're
right.
doing something right or they're crazy.
I think they're crazy. They got two shops, by the way. They've got the one that I go to all the time, which is the Keystone Square Shopping Center over there on 5th and Keystone, or is it 4th and Keystone? Fifth. Probably that whole thing because they both run right into that mall. So 4th and Keystone, 5th and Keystone, right there in the corner. They're open every day. Got an awesome menu and a lot of other things than pizza on it, so don't think so. They got their bar there, obviously. It's fun. They deliver all over town, Reno and Sparks. It's the Pizza Baron. You got to go check it out. They're kicking us off, helping us out with our first radio broadcast. So Jeff, Cece, all you guys over there, I know you're listening because you told me you were going to be. Either that or you forgot. But they're going to be one of our sponsors throughout this whole adventure of ours. And I'm going to call it that.
Can I say one thing about the Pizza Baron pizza?
What?
By far the best pizza to eat hot, but cold. I'm not a big fan of cold pizza,
Right.
like next day pizza.
Right.
But legitimately, Pizza Baron pizza is the best cold
I
pizza.
agree.
It's after
The next day,
drinking
oh
there all
my
night or
gosh.
hanging out there all night, and you wake up in the morning and eat. It's the best cold pizza.
And
Really?
Their
Oh, yeah.
little spare ribs. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah, she's a spare rib freak. Again, they have a lot more stuff than pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, and the spare ribs was one of them. And I just saw the little sign this morning when I went into deep fried pickles.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Those get me in trouble every time.
I like that. So anyhow, check it out. It's the Pizza Baron, guys. Thanks a lot for being one of our sponsors. We're going to have a lot of fun with you. Go ahead and check them out. Reno and in Sparks, the Pizza Baron.
You still got like 2 minutes of ads to go to.
How bad did I do? Okay. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. All right. Okay.
Victor, I remember you in the old days, Parkland Mall
That's on these live reads, otherwise we can just, right. Gotcha. And you guys.
I thought you knew that. I knew that.
You knew what?
Steve, you're so unprofessional.
Wow. Wow. All right, so we're back to the chat. We're going to go back to it here. And we did your intro. And now we're going to talk about you.
You need to talk about you first.
I already did me.
You did like 2 seconds. There's like 8 hours of Steve Star.
Yeah,
That's all you need to know. Steve Star.
that's so
Hey.
true.
By the way, really quick, Adam, you're more than welcome to hop in here, dude. I mean, honestly, jump in. Oh, then you're going to be forced to. He doesn't know what to get himself into.
We'll ask him. He'll be okay.
Dude, I was supposed to be holding the camera, okay? If that tells you anything.
And you know what? Well, never mind. We're not going to worry about that now.
Where are we at? You got that memorized yet? I didn't. No, Steve Star does not listen to me. I said I got a tripod, we're good to go, and then he brought her in there. And she now has to be part of this.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
They're going to get divorced.
You can, what? What? Yeah. It's the lawyer show.
We might have to show up early for the
Yeah, I
next
think
show.
so. The chat's going to be on early because we're going through divorce proceedings.
Oh.
Oh, no, we're already drinking coffee by then.
Yeah, we made up by then. Yeah. We had made up coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
That's it. Coming. Hey, guess what? We're back with the chat. Yours truly, Steve Star, the one and only Dave. He said don't say his last name. He just wants to be known as Dave. Did you notice the advertisement we put out? Steve, Star, and Dave.
My last name is kind of infamous in this area, so I really don't want to put that out there.
You said I wasn't allowed to say those words.
Infamous?
Oh, your last name.
Oh, no, my last name, no, we don't want to go that way. It's not that interesting.
It isn't?
No, it's not as interesting as Star.
Yeah, well, see, you're going by name, and I like to go by action. I like to go by who people are, what they are, and so forth and so on. And you've already said it, and I don't know if anybody knows this. Obviously you don't, because it's our first time on the air. So, with that in mind, Dave and me have been friends now for what? 20 minutes? 30,
Yeah, I just met you about 10 minutes ago on the street. I said, hey, looks
Hey, I need
homeless.
an engine to do a radio show with
I need a little color in my radio show,
I need
and
a
you got a
man.
good voice, so
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Fine.
I'm paying them in food stamps.
Fine. Ooh, EBT. Swipe that card. Are we allowed to do that? See, I'm going to be asking that a lot. I think I'll be asking that more than anything. Am I allowed to do that? Too late now.
Look at
Sure,
Adam.
if you did it. Really, Adam will let me know. He said he
Anything
has,
goes wrong, it's Adam's fault.
yeah, he said he has a dump button.
Oh yeah, we lose 7 seconds every time we get a dump it.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
we're gonna try to be clean.
Yeah, we are.
Because that can add up with Steve's mouth. It can add up to like the whole hour.
Really? So, Dave, how did this happen? Do you even remember how this all
Yes, I know exactly how
And
it's
I
happened
said-
because I've been telling you this for years,
How long?
at least 5.
At least 5 years. And
At least.
What was supposed to happen out of this? You did this off of my TV show, right?
Well, no, it started with me coming visiting you, having coffee in the mornings, before you got married. So this is before the wife time. And I'd come visit you and we just talk for about an hour or something about random jazz and laugh and giggle and say, we should be recording this with Brooklyn, that's funny.
No, you were saying that.
Well, yeah.
Because I never looked at myself as funny.
I look at you and I laugh.
What? Looks? You stop.
So anyways, back because we only got 11 minutes and 40 seconds in this next segment.
11 minutes to cut me down. Let's go.
So yeah, we talked about that. We joking around. I was like, this is kind of funny. And then I think that was about the time when social media was starting to get YouTube and all that stuff was kind of going big.
Yeah.
And he started doing a TV show.
Mm-hmm. And that was fun, by the way.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. And you know, I may have a face for radio, but you definitely have a presence in film and voice and singing and dancing and all that.
I'm not going to pay you. I don't care how much you compliment me. There's no money coming in.
All right, I'm leaving.
I might buy you a cup of coffee.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
Coffee's good. That cinnamon coffee's good.
Do they even know that that's all
No
cinnamon?
one knows
All
about
right,
that.
gotcha.
So I was telling you that you need to get the video for this stuff and put it on YouTube. So people can go back and watch it on YouTube for free. And if anybody knows about anything about social media, especially YouTube, once you get so many likes, so many shares, even dislikes, I think YouTube starts paying you. And there's people who've made millions of dollars, so we're just in it for the money. We want to get paid. And we want to sit around and talk to each other for hours on end and get paid to do it. But that's probably not going to happen.
No, but we can have fun.
We're going to build up to that. So that's kind of how it all started. Me and him chatting back and forth. And
The response from people on our chatting back and forth, and anybody like in the background or the audience or whatever, has always looked at us and said, what the hell? It's like Mutt and Jeff, or, you know, it's like just...
no one knows what you're talking about.
Am I getting old again?
Actually, you know what? We are an AM, so maybe everybody knows what you're talking about.
You don't remember Mutt and Jeff?
I don't remember my
Adam,
Jack.
do you know who
Adam?
Adam is? Yeah, he just shook his head no because he's not going to talk.
Wow! I really feel old right now. I know who Mutt and... Abbott and Costello?
Okay, we got that.
All right, we got that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Adam says, maybe.
By the way, Adam's got a really nice voice, so we're gonna try to pull him on the radio every once in a
We're
while.
going to get on here.
He's got a better voice than me. I sound like Lois Griffin, and he sounds pretty cool.
Who's Lois Griffin?
Family Guy.
What's that?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Finally got it back.
All right.
Touche.
Whatever. Millennials.
Anyhow, with all that in mind, people will listen and go, wow.
Oh, by the way, I'm not a millennial. He said that, and I'm not. So, all right, go ahead. Sorry.
What the?
I just got the worst death look I've ever had from him in my life. I got chills. Like,
Halloween's over.
that's why I set you in front of me, so you can't get to me.
Oh.
And you're gonna break a hip trying to come around the table, so I'm good.
Wow, here we come. And now you know why I wanted to do it. I mean, why not? I have an hour free every
Tuesday
Tuesday
at 3
at 3.
on KCKQ,
Look at you.
1180 AM, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
I am so impressed
Listen
by
live on AmericanMatters.us.
Oh my.
And, I didn't say this.
What?
If anybody misses it, you can still go on their website, www.americanmatters.us, and listen live. And go to the podcast. They have a little drop-down menu. It has all the shows.
Uh-huh.
And there's some really good ones on. I've been listening since we came across this. And you can go on there and listen to the podcast.
I have never listened to as much AM as ads. First of all, I got to thank a few people real quick for even getting me into this one. Well, Eddie Floyd, obviously, but I want to talk about Deidre.
Oh yeah,
Deidre was out trying to sell her own thing, and somebody suggested Steve Starr as a guest, and it just,
And
poor
then
little girl just lost it. And then she had the audacity to tell me about it, and of course I'm going to check into it. I go, why would you tell me something when you know I am going to do it? One of the world's biggest procrastinators in America is sitting right here talking to you, and she told me about it, and it just, the two things clicked, our 5-year friendship and all that stuff, and I go, listen.
and I told you.
You know what we said out there on the patio about the master thing, okay?
Yeah, don't talk.
Okay.
Don't talk unless you can tell. Sorry.
we already had this conversation. I'm so glad we're going to podcast this because I want you people to see how bad he is. He's a bad boy. Now you made me forget what I was talking about.
You were talking about
Thank you.
Deidre and thanking
I was
Deidre
thinking
for showing us
So
the
Deidre,
radio
thank
station.
you for showing us American Matters Media, by the way. Eddie Floyd, what a dream guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
What a dream guy. You haven't met Dennis Romeo yet.
No, I don't think so.
And he's another awesome. I felt so welcomed when I got here, even though, even up to today, 5 minutes before the show, the same question was asked. So what's it about?
Nah.
I go, I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
I guess we're all going to find out the same. I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about the chat. And the chat is us chatting and talking and trying to get response out of people and trying to
Call
talk
us.
about anything and everything. What'd you say?
Call us.
How do you call us?
1-844-790-8255. Or text us at 775-237-2266.
Who gets the Texas? The text?
I think you do on that little computer in
Is
front of
that comes up here?
you. Yeah.
I'm
Which-
talking to you.
Which I don't understand because you can't see.
I can read this. It says whenever you're ready to bring Joe in, I'm ready. I don't know.
Who's Joe?
That's not me.
Wait a second, we got a Joe here? Who's Joe? There's an extra guy here.
He said, no, not Joe, no Joe, no Joe, no Joe. Okay, he's talking to me now. Engineering. Hey, this is cool. I like this. I didn't know we could talk this way. That's good. It makes me happy. But anyhow. Oh. God.
See, there's his voice, dude. Adam's got a nice voice.
Are we actually still on the air? Did he actually talk on the air?
Yeah, he talked on the air. You got a minute and 25 seconds.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
So, folks, there's not a ghost in the station. I know you might think you hear spooks or see spooks. I can't use that either. Can
That's
I
racist.
say spook? Is that
No, that's
racist?
racist.
I give up. Is there anything I can do?
Hashtag safe space.
Safe
Yeah, that's a trigger word for me.
Safe space. Okay.
Do I need to explain safe space to you?
No. Just get back to
All right.
what we were telling him about how to find us and
You
what
got
to do.
58 seconds to end
To,
this segment, please,
figure it out.
because it's railroaded into a ditch.
No, it did not. It's doing fine. Anyhow, thank you to American Matters Media, Eddie, Deidre, Dennis, Adam, and the rest of the gang. We're going to make this fun in the weeks to come, I promise you. Again, more material would help us out, and you guys can help us out with that material just by emailing us, calling us, texting us,
Paying
chatting.
us.
Stop it!
Sorry, that's how it's got. That's how it works.
I understand, but we don't want to look like...
Finish the sentence.
I am not going to finish that sentence, because I heard what you said to a vendor this morning. I am not going to say that out loud, because people already expect it out of me. How did he buy that?
Steve will clean your house in a Speedo if you pay him.
In a Speedo.
Yes, or pay him not to, which is more money.
I like that. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to come back here in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get some commercials going on here and see if we can get this thing paid for. You're listening to the chat.
That was awesome. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Good.
The right way. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and that's how it's supposed to end.
Yeah, the first break was, again, it was the first break. We can say it was the first break on everything we've done. That's it. Yeah, we're having fun. So I don't want to talk about them again, or I just want to do Mellow Fellow next? Or,
No, give it little bits of Pizza Baron here and there, because they're the one that paid us. And then, say, hey, bring us back in the show, and then say, the chat, blah, 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 and say,
That means you're gonna help me from beginning to
oh,
end. My family, we've been working together for a long time. I don't know how to change toilets.
so do it right then and there, okay.
oh yeah, that's that, yeah, that's
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then we don't have to worry, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. That works for me.
That's what I was gonna say. Don't let him cut me off. FYI. But he knows more about this than me, so I'll just shut up.
We don't ever want Adam to shut up.
How long have you been on the air?
20 minutes.
Okay, so I've been on the radio for 20 minutes. Hey, that's way more than I know what I'm doing. I'm just talking.
That was good. How long have you been on the radio?
I did a lot more things than news in high school. There you go. That's why you're here.
Dave didn't want
Yeah.
what he was doing, Eric, when he was in high school.
Oh, my mom can tell me stories. And by the way, if this show fails, it's Adam's fault, because he knows more about it than we do. Just putting that as a disclaimer. I'm just joking, buddy.
Because he doesn't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about this show.
Yes, we are. The only professional in this room right now is Wendy Hill.
Yep. It ain't radio.
Where am I coming up at all? Touche.
So we're only in our third segment, right? Coming up in our third segment?
Are we in our third segment? Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have ads and then one more and then we're done. Okay. So this is the segment where we're talking about good news and rants and raves and stuff like that.
Is that what you're okay? Gotcha. I want to, we're back, by the way, here at the chat. This whole chat thing and this radio show with yours truly, Steve Starr and Dave, is made possible by our friends from the Pizza Baron, right? And there's another one out there that's helping us out. They call themselves Mellow Fellows. So the Pizza Baron and Mellow Fellows over at 300 East 2nd Street in Reno, they're open every day from 11 a.m. on Monday through Thursday, 12 on Saturdays, and 10 o'clock on Sundays for their brunch. Tons of specials. And my man Ryan Eller, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And Jeff, you know I love you from Pizza Baron, but thank you for helping us bring you the chat here at KCKQ 1180 AM Talk Radio. Now we're going to talk about some of the segments of the show. Am I correct? Is that what you told me?
Yes, sir.
And you see, he's my boss, folks.
No,
You haven't figured that out.
No.
He is my boss. He tries not to act that way because of the size difference, but he is.
No, I'm riding your coattails. I'm trying to be famous by association.
By the way, in association, how long have you been my boss? Do you even know?
How long have we been on the air?
No, I'm talking about period in our lives, no whole 9 yards.
Oh, how many times have I been your supervisor?
Supervisor, okay. Which is my boss, right?
Well,
Wouldn't your supervisor be your boss?
I always look at it differently. I look at it as like the boss is the boss. That's the owner. That's the final decision. You have a supervisor that kind of like babysits and makes sure people do what they're supposed to do. And I've always been a supervisor, not a boss. Does that make sense? Call us at 844-790-8255. If you have an opinion on what makes a boss and a supervisor, I'll get that done.
How did you get that out of there?
I have a card in front of me, so I can read it.
Oh, because I know where mine is. Mine is right here. That's why I love this little screen.
You got the computer, I don't.
Yeah, right. There's nothing on it, but it's mine. I got it. But, so anyhow, you've been my supervisor for how long?
10 years, 8 years,
8 years?
5 years.
And
Because you always like leave and come back, leave and come back, leave and come back.
you always said that was my prerogative. You always told me that.
I did, and also your boss did. The actual owner said you can leave and come back, leave and come back.
Well, he likes me.
I know.
Not too many people don't like me. Well, there's quite a few out there that don't like me.
We also take
Adam goes up here.
We also take hate mail. I mean, that's probably better than anything. So if you hate us, call us.
I think we came to a conclusion that any feedback at all is feedback.
For us, yes.
For us, yes. So don't
We
be
won't
afraid to
listen.
call us.
But call us.
We might. If it's good feedback, we'll listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
You don't want to. You don't seem like in a really sad mood right now. That's pretty sad. Because I think you're doing awesome for your first ever.
I'm good.
All right, good. So let's talk about some of those segments again. One of the segments of our show is going to be something we call rants and raves.
Yeah.
And what is rants and raves?
Your paper's right there, buddy.
Oh, rants and raves.
It's just fun. I mean, sometimes you just want to get something off your chest. You know, it could be menial. It doesn't have to be something huge. It doesn't have to be something political. It doesn't have to be something the whole world thinks about. Like, just menial. Like,
So-
you know what pisses me off? Can I
Okay.
say that?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Adam said yes. So if you guys get pissed and I say pissed, it's Adam's fault.
If you hear the 7-second dump, that's not me because I'm at least a 20-minute guy. Go ahead.
I hate when people don't use their blinkers.
Really?
I think it's annoying. It's legitimately on your steering wheel, if you guys actually do drive, and you take your left hand, and I got small hands, you go forward, click down, you go left, click up, going right. It lets everybody else know where you're going.
So that would be a good rant and rave.
Yeah, I hate when people don't use their blinkers.
All right, so see how easy that was?
Yeah, and you can text us. Text us at 775-237-2266 and tell us your rant and rave, and we'll talk about it, and we'll give you your opinion on it.
And we'll do that every Tuesday.
Yeah, sure.
As a segment of our show, rant and rave. Wendy had one that she won. We tried to hit that earlier, but we actually went online, tried to find something we called good news.
Try it.
It was sad.
This is going to be the hardest part of our job.
That's going to
Positive radio.
Positive-
Hard to find anymore.
positive news is what we're looking for.
And why are we looking for positive, Steve?
Because we need some positive, buddy.
And what's on the news all the time?
Sadness and
Negative
and yeah.
this person's doing wrong, that person's doing wrong. Why can't we say something nice?
So you guys are going to have to help us come up with positive news here in the weeks to come. And again, you just know how to do it. All you have to do is call and talk about it. And I don't want to hear about the blinker. No, I want to hear some positive news. How about that guy used his blinker?
Okay, that's positive.
Yeah? Did I do good? Am I getting the gist of this whole thing? Wow. So anyhow, that's going to be one of the segments of the show. So we got rants and raves, we got positive news, and then the last one was going to be shout outs. And shout outs is, wow, shout outs is huge because shout outs is going to go in so many different directions. I want to give shout outs to the people obviously who help me pull all this stuff off and all the stuff we pull off all the time, which we probably should not be allowed to do, but we do. We want to give shout outs to, you can tell me who to give shouts out to. Is there somebody that needs a shout out that you haven't talked to or afraid to talk to or want us to be the middleman?
Yeah, it's like,
We can
just,
do that.
there's people in our lives that help us out and keep us grounded and
That could actually fall into the good news area.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friends over at St. Vincent's for helping keeping Rick with food and milk for me and cheese. He used to bring that to me.
what kind of cheese you got?
Oh man, he used to bring me cheese.
I love cheese.
So what's on? I give a shout out to Lindy for putting up with me for
Oh, she needs more than a
5
shout
years.
out.
No,
She needs
just a
a
shout
gold medal, some money,
shout out. Just
her
shout out.
own statue in the yard somewhere, a foyer of some mansion. Anybody put up with you. Wait,
Don't let it go to my
I
head.
put up with you for like 15 years. I deserve a statue.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas?
Ooh, a statue.
A statue.
Yay!
A little one
Statue.
right there.
Oh.
They're really
Little one? Is that a
A
joke?
keychain.
Because I'm short? Is that a short joke?
little keychain. I don't do short jokes around you. Because
Oh, we are doing Steve Star bobbleheads.
They are Steve
like, no,
Star
legitimately, he doesn't know this, but if you guys call us and write us and email us, we will do Steve Star bobbleheads.
Wow. What was that other thing it says on the bottom of my
You
sheet?
can't read anything.
You wrote it!
You got it. The last thing is shout outs and rants and raves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do good news and rants and raves and shout outs and rants. I mean, yeah, we really don't know what we're doing.
But we're going to do it.
We're gonna do it.
And that's what makes us happy. I think so. So with all that in mind, guys, again, here are those numbers. Go ahead and give us a call if you're up and around. And I know a lot of people are listening. Mateo, thank you so much for your input on the show. There's a shout out, by the way. He helped me with some,
Jesus.
He
He said he's going to.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Jesus,
What station is he with?
104.5.
104.5.
Dead or Dave.
Dead or Dave. Thank you, Dave. So far and so on.
And I think we can say that because isn't this a
Lotus.
subsidiary or whatever it's called, Lotus? Oh, Adam doesn't know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. When we need him
When
on
we
something
need
he
you.
should know about. Yeah.
I think we should use Adam for Googling things.
He would.
Okay.
He would.
Yeah.
Well, he can Google. But
You're
the
a
phone's
Google
not
guy.
there. So thanks to all those guys. So that's what the shout out section of the show is going to be about. And of course, our sponsors and talk about them a lot because they're making it possible. And then we're going to give you stupid news. What they call it, news you don't need. It falls into the area of what you were saying.
Well, don't you have like a list of like 100
Just-
useless information? So I love
That-
useless information.
Useless.
Love it. Useless. It means nothing. It's just fun to know.
A lot of people don't know this stuff. You know, since I've been reading those things, a lot of people don't know the stuff that I'm telling them. They go, how do you know if it's true?
Well, you got 3 minutes to waste. Why don't you start reading some of those?
No. Did you get everything off of that card that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I can re-talk about it.
No, I want you to talk about this now because,
You want me to read this?
yeah, it's
gosh.
it's your writing again. That way I don't mess up.
So you want me to get a shout out to Mellowfell again?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
important.
Steve mentioned this earlier, Mellowfell, really great. We actually went and had had lunch there
Yeah.
earlier today.
Sorry, Jeff, we came by your place, you weren't there.
Yeah, so we just went over there, grabbed some to eat, and talked to Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay,
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
I
And,
know she's
you know, they're on 300 East 2nd Street. You know, they're right across from the ballpark. So if you guys are there, go in there and eat. They're open 11 a.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 o'clock on Saturday, and 10 a.m. on Sunday for brunch. And they have happy hour from 3 to 6, which happy hour is $1 off draft and wine. Monday is $2 off pints, starting at 3 p.m. Tuesday is $2 off cans, 3 p.m. Wednesday is $25 all you can drink.
What?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, $25 all you can drink on Wednesday. I'm assuming it starts at 3 because that's happy hour. So
I don't get
3
my
to 6.
tip envelope though until Thursday.
No, so you're just gonna have to wait. And then Thursday is 25% off top shelf liquor. And I think the cool thing is they're coming out with a new menu coming out Thursday. And I had a couple burgers and it was awesome.
Totally
There's people
great.
staring at us. I told you this is awesome.
Totally great. People stare at us all the time, Dave. Calm down.
Especially you.
Especially when we're walking down the street together, hand in hand. People, they're just looking at us.
Everything all is
And now
so clear all of a sudden.
It makes so much sense.
I just got a text from the wife.
Oh,
So the wife just texted me, you guys are great, super funny. Your pup stopped running around and is just sitting on the radio station.
Oh.
That's good.
That's cute. So, wait a second, you gotta mention something, okay?
He tells
We
me.
got a minute. What, you asked us what our relationship is. Like,
Right.
how can you describe you and I together? And what I say, watch Scrubs, listen to their song Guy Love.
Oh, okay.
Because
You did
it's
say that.
JD and Turk, and the dynamic, and it
Right.
legitimately is kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
I told you,
That is-
yeah, Guy Love.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
weird,
Okay,
it's just,
I have to go listen to that again
it's just
now.
Guy Love.
Totally
It's just-
different
With a whole
eyes.
different eye.
Yeah.
That's what the chat is about. That's what we like doing. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you the numbers again real quick. 844-790-8255. Text us at 775-237-2266. Give us an email us at thechatam@gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to talk to you. We'll be. Am I leaving now?
You got 23 seconds, 22
well,
seconds,
yeah.
21
Did you?
seconds,
I was
20
gonna say,
seconds.
did you want to say anything on that before I left?
No, we're good.
No? All right, so you guys know about it. Rants and raves, positive news. Get in touch with us and let's have a little bit of fun here on the chat with my man Dave, of course my lovely wife Wendy, and Adam there in the booth. We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. This is the chat.
One thing I think in the next segment we need to make sure to say is that we're gonna have as many guests, you know, businesses live, local people live. We wanna, we really wanna talk about the local
It's a
stuff.
good time right now to say for ending that you want people out there to know there will be a key guest speaker. And if you have something.
If we have one.
Yeah,
No, that, until then, if you have something that you want out in the community and you would like to be a speaker on our show, get a hold of us.
Okay.
Now, we need protection. We live in a limited society. Protect your assets, solid assets, protect your assets. Contact.
you know you like it.
Boy, there are stories that can be told like you would not believe. We'll make that for another type of show.
That's the after hours.
Yeah, that's
The
that's
chat
the
after-
chat after
The
hours.
chat after hours with
See,
C-Star and Dave.
no, that'll piss Deidre off because that sounds like more what she wanted to do. Deidre after hours.
Do you have time to go to the bathroom?
No,
Okay.
you're on radio now. I told you to learn to hold that.
I got an empty cup. We're good.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Stop. There's people listening.
Very lustful.
What are you drinking, Dave? Mountain Dew.
I kind of felt like in the zoo, like when they were out
I
there.
it's a I saw C-Star earlier, terrarium, and he had no idea what I was talking about.
You don't know
Terrarium.
what a terrarium?
Now I do. I was taught.
It's fish bowl without water.
That's what he taught me.
It's
Okay.
a terrarium.
Terrarium, all right.
Do you know what a planetarium is?
Yeah, that's with moon stuck in it.
The moons, the stars, the space, and the universe.
That's moons. I got moon.
I'll moon.
Boy, if I can get through this last,
Oh, we're good,
We're
dude.
good. We're golden.
We're golden.
did we get everything out? Did we explain everything we wanted to? pretty much?
Yeah, let's do one more little thing of shout outs, because we got a couple of people that probably are listening to us, or we talked about, that we can shout out really quick. So when you come back, I'd say do a little quick Pizza Bear.
We'll go back to Pizza Bear.
And Mellowfell. Don't give a whole name, just say their names.
Okay.
And say we're gonna try to do something normal or on key and do our shout outs, and then you can do some shout outs to more people, and then I can do a couple. I had a couple to do.
Do you have any shout outs? Can we sign, I know who's listening.
Gracie listening?
Oh, I don't know if she's
She's not? I thought she was all excited. How about your mom? Do you think she's listening?
Anna might be listening.
That might be listening.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back here with the chat. My man Dave is with me. Wendy is with me. I'm Steve Starr. We're actually having fun so far because I want to thank right off the bat the people that's going to help us make this possible through it. Pizza Bear, and you guys are off the hizzy. Thank you so much. Hizzy, would they know? Does anybody know what that word is?
I think so.
Okay.
I think most people
I don't know all your new hip talk stuff, so remember I'm old.
That's about 2001 hip talk, so it's really not hip.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's old.
see, I don't even know what hip is.
You break
What
a hip.
what is
but-
it? I know how to break a hip,
Yeah.
I know about that, but what you guys listen to now and do now is just a whole new world. I am so old school.
And old.
And old. What?
Wait, sorry. What? Am I on the mic? Oh my gosh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're live.
Oh gosh, David.
So anyhow, Pizza Bear, and thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you to that whole crew over there. I'll see you Wednesday night with our karaoke show. And of course, my man Ryan Eller. You tell Sabrina I want her to get well because I know that she's in the hospital with you right now. So thank you, Ryan. I love you. And Mellow Fellow, I love you guys also. So there's my little shout outs. You have some?
Oh yeah. Obviously to any friends and family that we chatted to, or sent text to and just saying, hey, we're gonna be doing
There's
this.
a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. I mean, my mom and dad.
Yep.
And then give a big shout out to my dad. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday,
And I
Dad.
have no idea how old he is. He's between.
I do.
You know how old he is?
Yes, I do.
How old?
He's younger than me.
Uh,
Yeah, by 1 year.
Okay, well, cool. Steve started knows more about my family than
Good
I
on
do. Sorry, Dad. And he's probably not listening. He's probably golfing right now.
That's like stalker status right there.
I know, he's weird. Obviously, my sister, she's listening, and my wife, I know she's listening, so she texted me earlier, middle of the show.
Your
Thanks
dog's listening.
yeah, thanks for interrupting our show, wifey. It's all right.
Please do, you're allowed.
Yeah, you're allowed.
You're allowed.
Obviously, Nana was the first one to message us when we posted the chat to
Oh yeah, I
Facebook.
saw that, yes.
So Nana and most likely my in-laws, and then also Jesus, if he's listening. Jesus is listening to everybody.
I'm not. Yes. And you too, Dead Air Dave, wherever you are.
Yeah, and I also know if our good friend Akila is listening, she is going to make fun of us more than anybody else.
I thought for sure we'd be getting some calls from her.
I thought she'd be down here throwing things at
Yeah,
us.
really, at the
You know what I mean?
window, someone's going, Mom Michelle, my mother-in-law, boy, I tell you what, she's been supportive so far, at least on Facebook
Mama.
and social media. Yeah, Mom, I got you. This is not, what do you call it, Facebook Live. This is live radio, and Wendy is here. I forced her into coming in, well, I tricked her into coming into the studio, but it worked.
Yeah, I am not holding a camera for them.
She got-
Evidently.
She got tricked so bad.
So bad.
She's like, what? Wait, what? I'm not, what? Huh?
So you're wondering once again what the chat is? It's really, really simple. It's a bunch of guys sitting around a microphone talking about stuff they have no clue what they're talking about, trying to get your input on it and your feedback on it. So that's going to leave the doors open really, really quick. Let's do some stupid news real quick because I went through that thing that Mateo sent me. Thank you, man. And one that just blew me away right off the bat. This is so funny. Or it's not funny.
It's useless information
Yeah, that's the word.
that
Yeah.
you should know.
Well, why? I mean,
Why not?
All right. Did you know Legos has a temperature-controlled underground vault in Denmark with nearly every set they've ever made in it?
No, I didn't know that.
Isn't that
But I
stuff
do
that you
now.
should know about? You don't think so? Down your alley. Wendy, this is down your alley because you're...
I just read one that you could get a miniature little Lego dude with your face 3D imprinted. A 3D imprint of
Is
your
that how they
face